with junior Casey Cullen, looking ahead to the second weekend of fall competition. But Casey, first, want to go back kind of the summer, and heard you had a very interesting internship this summer. What was it? What were you doing, and kind of what was it like?
What I did was I interned for the Palace, which was working with the Pistons and the Shock and all the behind-the-scenes things that they do at the Palace.
What exactly were you working with at the Palace with the Shock and the Pistons?
I was doing corporate marketing, so I worked with sponsors of the Pistons, like Meyer and different corporations.
What were some of your kind of specific duties? Some of the things, like specific things you did. Kind of give people an idea. Were you on the court during games? Were you behind all the different kind of things you did?
I was more up top above. Like I was on the 5th floor, and it's more just I guess I was on the floor maybe like twice all summer, like for a shot game, which is kind of interesting. But it's more just behind the scenes stuff.
Having done that, I take it your major is marketing?
Correct.
Having done that, the internship experience, what did you learn? Is it something, I want to do this? Did you learn you don't want to do it? I mean, how did that turn out when it was all said and done?
I definitely want to work with sports, but I don't think marketing is for me after doing it.
What was it about the marketing experience that?
Not enough hands-on, I guess. Too much, I don't know, I guess opening mail and stuff like that. Just got old.
Well, isn't that just internship stuff, though? That's not what you do. You're the full-time guy, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Did you get a chance, working in that environment, were there other areas that maybe you didn't work with that you kind of saw? Obviously, in an organization like, with the Pistons and working at the Palace Auburn Hills, there's a lot to it. Were there other areas you kind of saw there and like, maybe I'd like to maybe internship in this and try this aspect of sports?
Yes, definitely. I definitely saw those. Like, there's one where they work directly with the players, and that's something I wanted to do more of. And then there's like broadcasting and stuff like that.
As you look forward, if you look further into it, any chance of sticking into the pro side of tennis or the club side of tennis, or is it?
Yeah.
Are you open for any kind of sport really when you get done?
Yeah, definitely.
Coming back here 2 weekends ago, you guys went down to Indiana. How was that? How was that first weekend and kind of getting back into the swing of things at tennis?
That was good. It was I was a little bit rusty early on. Like the first match, I was so nervous, but it was fun. I think the team did really well overall.
You and Zayad made it to the finals of your flight. You're talking about last year you played with Pablo and Zayad played with Kevin. Talking about playing with Zayad and how that kind of new partnership seemed to work out well that first weekend.
Yeah, Zayad and I are a little bit crazy. We kind of fit each other well. We're both kind of wild on the court, so it works well.
You don't need that calm presence. Is it better to have two wild guys as opposed to one to calm the other guy down?
I don't know. It's kind of depends on the match, I guess.
Is he teaching you any Egyptian so you guys can talk on the court and the other team doesn't know what you're going to say?
Not yet, but we'll get there.
This weekend you guys head to Tulsa for the All-American Championships. The 5 of you guys head to Tulsa. Kind of want the biggest fall tournament. Everybody in the country comes from all over to play in this. What are your thoughts going to Tulsa and playing an opportunity of playing against some of the best players in the country?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I got an email in the middle of the summer saying we were going, so I was like, since then I've been fired up to go. Just want to compete against the best, see how good we are, because I think we really are a good team, and I think we can do anything there.
How do you prepare for a tournament when really you're not going to have any idea who you're playing, to maybe when you walk on the court, you're like, oh, I've got a guy from UCLA, or a guy from Tennessee, or a guy from Texas, or any school, and you walk on the court and really not knowing anything about your opponent until you go out there to play him?
I think I face, I don't know, every day I just put as much into it as I can. It's just not really who I'm playing, but more of like how well I'm playing personally.
What is it going to take for you guys to go out there and pick up some wins and not just yourself, but all you guys kind of put a good performance in for Western Michigan out in Tulsa and bring that back to Kalamazoo and prepare for these other tournaments coming up in the fall?
I think it's an everyday thing. It's where we just need to do the same things every day and put our time in, and I think anything can happen.